I know some folks are ready to get back to in-person services, but we must remain vigilant and we must make sure that any house of worship is ready.
Tonight, a caution from Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear after a federal court rules in-person services can start tomorrow. WCPO 9 News reporter Josh Bazan live in Covington tonight, where one church says it is going to take the governor's warning seriously. Josh.
Evan, the First Christian Church here in Covington is not holding in-person services tomorrow and doesn't plan to until next month at the earliest. I spoke with a senior pastor here who says they want to be 100% sure they can keep worshipers safe before coming back together.
I don't want us to gather too soon and for it to be unsafe for our people.
Reverend Tracy Sigmund is the senior pastor at First Christian Church in Covington. She is recommending to church elders they don't resume in-person services until June 7th and says any church opening right now is taking the wrong approach.
When a church thinks about the success of their congregation in terms of worship attendance and giving, they're counting the wrong things.
Don't come back just to come back. Make sure that your sanctuary is just that, is a place of safety and comfort.
During the coronavirus pandemic, First Christian Church has continued its meal services as carry-out only and moved Bible study, recovery groups, and worship online. Pastor Tracy says attendance and participation is actually up, and online outreach will need to continue even after in-person services come back.
We have to be different after this. We haven't just been on hold, waiting for things to go back the way they were. We know that life will never be the same.
The church is figuring out new safety policies that will be in place when in-person worship resumes. Masks and social distancing will be required, with some pews roped off to accomplish that. Pastor Tracy is also recommending they don't sing or offer communion for the first month back.
There's a lot of things to consider when returning to church, and we can't just go back to the way things were. We need to make accommodations so that when we are in person, that we can say that we are a safe space.
The website and social media accounts for the Diocese of Covington don't indicate any changes for Catholic churches here in Northern Kentucky either. We also reached out to Crossroads Church in Florence and St. John United Church of Christ in Bellevue. Both of those churches echo Pastor Tracy's message and say they will not be bringing back in-person services either until they too are sure they can do so safely. Reporting live in Covington, Josh Bazan, WCPO 9 News.